If you've been paying attention over the past 2 years to, I would say, really longer than 2 years, 2 to 10 years at least, there's been a rising increase of angry black men, in particular as it relates to the men in the black community and black male female relationships. There is no shortage of men who will demean, degrade, unalive, disrespect, abuse, put hands and feet on, mental gymnastics, gaslighting, their approach to how they deal with black women or how they engage with black women. This is a generational thing. It's not just isolated to men of a certain age group or younger. This goes back decades. This goes back 2 generations. And it is, again, a learned behavior that's passed down from generation to generation. Men are jealous of black women because black women have stepped up to the plate, basically, and have elevated themselves mentally, financially, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, physically, and in every other way. They've gotten better. And unfortunately, our male counterparts have either gotten worse or have not moved the needle one iota. There's a movement going on in, I believe it's South Korea or maybe Japan, where those women have gone on strike, basically. They refuse to get married, they refuse to have children, they refuse to demean themselves in any way to accommodate the low expectations of their counterparts in terms of male female relationships. I think that black women should follow suit because it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. The only way that it gets better is that it begins with you, black woman. It begins with you elevating your standards. It begins with you ignoring the gaslighting, not falling for the gaslighting. It begins with you ignoring the noise that's coming from the red pill manosphere, misogynistic podcasts, and even offline. I wouldn't just limit it to online social media behavior, but this has gone on into our communities. It happens in the workplace. It happens in our neighborhoods. It happens with people that we once thought were, you know, decent guys. If you really look at what's being said about you online by a lot of these men, then you'll realize that it's better for you to divest and to raise your standards.